Okay, so now we're going to start our next section or subsection, and that's going to be on the range space and null space. Okay, so we've noticed in our discussions about isomorphisms and homomorphisms that they're similar, but they are different in that homomorphisms don't have as many restrictions. They don't have to be onto, and they don't have to be one-to-one, right? So, like for example, we have this injection, right? So this is called an injection mapping. So we have this injection mapping from R2 to R3, where we take all of the xy vectors in R2, and we're going to map it to xy0 in R3. Now, this is not onto, right? It's not onto R3, but notice it is onto the xy plane, right? So that's something to notice, okay? Even though this transformation is not onto. Now, here's the thing. Also, consider the fact that homomorphisms, well, how do I say this? In addition to not being onto, remember each function is onto some set, right? Namely, its range, right? So even though T is not onto R3, it is onto the XY plane, like I was saying. Okay, and this is a homomorphism, right? So again, there's certain things that we can examine that can happen with homomorphisms that cannot happen with isomorphisms, and that's what we're going to look at.